Hey, it's Cosmic Charles, and I'm back with another video. So today we're doing a little bit of a brew here. So what is this deck? So for those of you who've been playing Pauper for a while, there is a deck called Brute Squad that was never, I wouldn't quite say popular, but it's like a tier 3 deck from like 6 or 7 years ago. And there are some recent reprints in Pauper that they would have loved to have seen. So what is this deck? What you're trying to do is you're trying to take advantage of having 4 of One Mind and 4 Thought Cast. So that way you can draw a lot of cards, populate the field in a big way by casting, your like cheap creatures like your 1-drops, your free creatures like your Ornithopter, Frogmite, potentially Mirror Enforcer, and Saltwater Beast can also be like a 1-drop too if you pump the field enough, land a big Choco, and swing through. And you have Metallic Reboot for a little bit of protection as well. And yeah, that's how it works. So the clue tokens from the Thraben Inspectors are good for the Affinity from your Enforcer and Thoughtcast. They also help for the Improvise on Metallic Rebuke. So they're kind of a bit of the engine there. Same with Ornithopter. Ornithopter's here because it works well with Springleaf Drum, Of One Mind, Metallic Rebuke, Mirror Enforcer, Salt Road Pack. It's basically our whole deck. It helps to cost reduce. It's a little bit of air, but we're hoping with the amount of card draw we have, we'll be able to draw through it. Because in addition to the to having 8 cast in the deck, we also have the 8 clue token generators, as well as the Salt Road Pack Beast. So we can we have 12 cantrips as well. Yeah, I've been playing it. It's been fun, not successful though, because this is something I've been worried about. Because like Brute Squad was like a tier 3 deck from years ago, and while we definitely have some upgrades here for it, it's not like it's been very competitive. I think I've lost about 400 play points playing this deck so far, but we're going to play it one more time. Have a nice, hopefully have a nice video, and maybe we can see what the deck can do. All right, and sideboarding, we need the 4 Hydroblast. I realized that after my first league. There's just so much red hate for artifacts out there. You just need it. The Spell Pierce too for a little bit more protection. Also good against Tide. Prismatic Strands you can't really run as a 4 of in this deck. It's just a little too clunky. The Hydroblast helps with burn anyway. 3 Dust to Dust, maybe that should be 4, but I don't really want to go down to 1 Spell Pierce. And there's also an argument for just having Thraben Charm in the main over Metallic Rebuke, but I like the Metallic Rebuke. I think it's a really strong card. All right, I think that about covered. Oh yeah, so yeah, and also because like the Salt Road Pack Beast and the Mirror Force, we now have like 8 of these like 4 power cost reduced things. So we've kind of thrown it all together, all the new cards, and we're going to, well, not all of them, just like Choco basically, and we're going to hopefully go through this league here. Okay, ChocoFinity. Okay, I don't want any changes, right? Yeah, like I said, I've lost. I'm down about 400 play. This deck's down 400 play points right now, so this is going to be the last time I'm going to play it for a little bit at least until I can grind and recoup with one of my storm decks. Yeah, no changes. All right, let's check. Let's join the league and get into it. So I'm ChocoFinity. Play league match. So, part of the problem is this deck has like a lot of bad matchups. Also, another part of the problems with this... Oh, here we go. Well, we'll see as we go through it. You really need to be able to keep a good hand, but the problem is you only run 16 lands. Your Springleaf Drum kind of makes that 20, but it's not an initial land source. So let's see. We're against Napi, perhaps. I don't know what the double N sound makes. So here we can keep this. It has, yeah, we can actually really keep this. This is a turn 1 Thoughtcast, actually, I think. No, it's not a turn 1. It's a turn 2 Thoughtcast. Never mind. Let's see what our opponent does. Alright, hopefully they don't have Spell Pierce. Spell Pierce would be pretty bad for me, huh? So I'm just going to lead on the Springleaf Drum and see if they counter it. Because there's no time like... Okay, good. They did not counter. So now this is, in fact, a turn 1 Thoughtcast. We are still hoping that they do not have Spell Pierce. So, one time no Spell Pierce, please. Thoughtcast on turn 1. Ah, nice. Oh my goodness, we're still going off. No! 6 artifacts. Not 7. That was almost a turn 1 Mirror Enforcer. We were very close. That felt good. It's nice when you open up on one of the better starts. Oh no. Well, might not matter. Because this is Merchant Scroll. Can they turn 3 us? Because we have a turn 4. In the looks of it. So, Mirror Enforcer. Mirror Enforcer. Blue, blue. Tap for white. Big boy Choco. And this should be a 2-turn clock. They should be dead in the next swing, so they need to go for it this next turn. They're down to 12. Can we survive? Now, I tried recording the one other league before this, before I decided I needed to, like, just play some more leagues without recording. One of the reasons why I didn't upload the first league I played with the deck, part of it is because I was only running 2 Hydroblasts on the board, but another reason was I had faced 2 High Tide decks in that league, and it was just a lot of, like, our opponents doing stuff, and the players, I couldn't concede all that quickly because they had, based on what I was seeing on their combo turn, they didn't actually have deterministic, and they were kind of close to fizzling a lot. So hopefully this time, either they fizzle, or they have a very strong start so I can concede quickly. That's what we're hoping for now. So they go High Tide because they know they're dead. They have to. And there's another High Tide. It's a Preordained, so that's good for us. They got to do something here. They can't pass back. And what's this? They go Reach. Oh, they don't have a Psychic Puppetry, so I think we've... Oh, they've Hidden Strings. I faced a High Tide deck that was actually using the Cypher mode on Hidden Strings. It's pretty cool. They're also running Snaps. So there's a little bit of... Oh, we won. So we took game 1 against High Tide. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. Not the first game I've won against High Tide. I think I won 1 more against him, or maybe this was the first game I won against him. I don't remember. But here's the Spell Pierce. There's the Spell Pierce. And now what do I take out? I want all my Metallic Rebukes. I think I want all my card draw. What I have been doing is I've been shaving a couple of Frogmites. Keeping my upper end up a little bit. But because of how fast High Tide is, I'm actually going to cut 2 Salt Road Pack Beasts because they are our slowest card for getting down. Okay. And I will run it back. Hopefully we can get there. So the fun thing about these pay 2 mana cards is they're actually pretty good at countering High Tide because they have to pay mana for it, and that can be too much for them to do. So I'm going to keep this. I will lead on... It doesn't have very much... It's not quick, but like you have to keep keepable hands so long as they're good. There we go. Like this is decent here. So I'm going to lead on the Springleaf Drum because it gives me more mana on my turn 2. So I can just go Ancient Den, Novice Inspector, Thoughtcast, and hope that they can't kill us on turn 3. Because we don't have... This hand isn't very fast right now. We're hoping to draw into a disruption from this Thoughtcast. So I can play Seed of the Synod. I can go Novice Inspector for the 4th artifact. Okay. I can go Thoughtcast. Nice. I can go Frogmite. Frogmite. Can I play the Mirror Enforcer for free as well? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, it costs 1. Which means I can cast the Novice Inspector. And now I can cast the Enforcer. And next turn I can actually cast the Pack Beast for 1 as well, so that's pretty nice. It's all coming up. It's all coming together. This is what I wanted to happen. But you do need to keep hands that can do this, which is sometimes can be difficult to do. The problem is, are we just going to be... If we don't draw into Disruption, we have 3 hits right now. The Clue tokens work for Metallic Rebuke as well, so I will just go Salt Road. No, I'll lead on the Of One Mind. of one mind. There's a Spell Pierce, so that's good. I'll play a Salt Road Pack Beast. And a Razortide Bridge. We are going to Spell Pierce their High Tide if they let us. And attack. Now, we do only have 1 mana up, but I don't think they can splice anything. They could Giga Drowse us. And they're dead next turn unless they do something. Another turn 4. Wow, this deck's is performing well. Maybe I'm playing it better? I don't know. Better than it was yesterday, at least. Okay, what do they do now? They play an island, so they're going to Giga Drowse us to stay alive. The question is, what are they Giga Drowsing? Oh, they're just going for the High Tide? Alright, I guess they're hoping out at F6. Spell Pierce. So here they can pay the 2, but then they only have one land left. They have a Dispel, so they need to go off of 2 mana. Hidden Stirrings could probably do it, or Hidden Strings. Hidden Strings, not Hidden Stirrings. Oh, they don't have the Psychic Puppetry yet. Wow, they had to go for it without Psychic Puppetry. Looks like we might get this one. We did! We beat High Tide! Wow, starting out this league strong with a 1-0. Maybe, you know, can play and get rewarded. I should do that more often. Okay, I'm going to take a quick break and be back for match 2. Okay, we're back for match 2. The player wants to split, but unfortunately, we cannot. Unfortunately, I'm recording, so I can't. Also, I'm only 1-0, so I can't split, as I'm not in the finals. And there we go. Yeah, so one of the things about splitting, it doesn't make sense unless you're both in the, yes, I'd like to play first. So I don't know if I should keep this hand. It's really slow, but I am going to keep it. Because it has... I'm just going to send him a question mark. I don't know why I'm chill. That was confusing. I guess maybe the way I speak makes people think that I'm upset or uptight or something. I don't know. I'm not up with the hip newness. So they're up against Burn. This. I'm going to send him a happy face. There we go. No hard feelings. There it is. There's that. There's 1, 2. This will be 3. This will be 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I can play the Frogmite, and I can get Choco down next turn. And, like, Burn game post board is much better than like, oh, it's a good. So this version of Burn we're actually somewhat okay against, like, main deck. The other one, though, we don't run any, like, removal. So if they just land a Gutter Snipe, we just die. Unless you can counter it. They bolt my Frogmite, and they pass. Oh, another Chocomog. I'm Loco for Choco. I'll play the Choco Boy. Problem is, they can, so do I leave back anything to block? No. Is it worth, do I want to give them 1 damage? Or do I want to save myself 1 damage is the question. I'll give them 1 damage, sure. If they want to go, the issue is if they go Bolt, Goblin, Bushwhacker. There's the Bolt. Do they have the Goblin, Bushwhacker? No. Oh, but they have a Goblin Tomb Raider, so I take 5. Okay, I can play an Ancient Den. I can play another Big Boy Choco. And get him for 5 again. I don't think I should be holding back, but maybe I should be, because I have card draw. I don't know. I just haven't drawn any of my card draw, so I don't want to, like, wait around for something that I might just never draw. Do they have the bolt? They don't. So now I'm basically dead to a bushwhacker, and I might need to hold back. Let's see. We'll see what I draw here. There's a metallic rebuke. So now I have disruption for their bushwhacker. Okay. I don't think I should swing in with the Choco Mog because not for the blocking reasons, but because I'll swing in with it because they can double block with a 2-2, and I don't want to trade it for a 2-2. I'll just leave it back on defense. And I can counterspell pretty much anything they do. Next turn I'll swing in with it. There's a Ren's Resolve, I'll just counter that. Opponent sent KKKKK, I don't know when that was sent, but they sent it. And they draw a card. So I am going to attack with my whole board, because they have to basically block everything. Oh, there's a Mirror Enforcer, so I'll cast that for 2. Crack a Clue. And swing in. Alright, so they're at 4 because of this Ornithopter. And they concede. So we took game 1, which is important because they have a lot of artifact destruction in their post board. And that's one of the reasons why I what am I trying to remember again? Oh, that's one that's one of the reasons why I bring in these things. So we cut the high metallic groups because we just can't have this many you know, creatures or whatever. And this is another fast deck, so I guess I will actually wait. So I was leaving the Salt Road Pack Beast in, but they're just rotting in my hand. I'm just going to have to hope that the 8 Inspector is enough to make in the Chocomog, and we'll have to hope that 14 white creatures is enough for the Prismatic Strands here. I think Salt Road Pack Beast is our slowest card, because it's the hardest for us to get 5 creatures on the table than it is to get 7 artifacts. Nice, so this is a turn... I guess it's turn 3 of One Mind. I'm going to lead on the Thraben Inspector. So I save damage, or do I want to lead on the Plains? I'm going to lead on the Thraben Inspector to save damage. Using the Ancient Den. So I can get Metalcraft next turn for this Frogmite. We'll see if they blow up my land. Yeah, they blew up my land. I'm going to play the Plains. I'm going to play another Thraben Inspector. And next turn I can go Razortide Bridge, 1 mana Frogmite. Or I can go Seat of the Synod, Frogmite of One Mind. The question is I kind of want to start attempting to leave open Prismatic Strands. They bolt a Novice Inspector. They Chain Lightning a Novice Inspector. Alright. So that's a Hydroblast. I'll play the Seat of the Synod. I can no longer go of One Mind. Don't want to leave open Hydroblast. I think I do. I'll just play a Frogmite. Pass the turn. The question is, do I bolt a... do I Hydroblast a bolt on my Frogmite? I think I allow it. We'll just draw more creatures. I'll take the 1 here. Play Razortide Bridge. I'll play a Frogmite. And I'll pass a turn. There was an argument for holding back some of those Inspectors to like make it so that I would actually get the thing. I'm just going to counter this. I don't want to take 4. Okay, they Gal Blast my dude. So here they're... Oh, Clockwork, whatever. Okay, so they go Clockwork. And I'll just play another Frogmite. And I'll draw 2 cards. I'll play an Ancient Den. I'll pass turn. And I'll probably leave open a Prismatic Strands at some point. I'm really worried about a Goblin Bushwhacker. Wow, another Gal Blast. And we're down to 10. How much is this? 2? Sure. I'll play it. I'll play the Mirror Enforcer. I'm at 10. Again, I'm concerned about a bunch of things. I can draw a card with this clue token next turn. There's that. I have a Clockwork Percussionist, so I'm going down to 8. Okay, I'll block one of your Percussionists. Mountain. And I'll draw a card. That's a Hydroblast, that's good. Alright, so I can go Thoughtcast. Do I want to summon the Choco Mog? No, I don't. I'll just play this. I want to have Hydro and draw a card open, right? I'll swing in with the Mirror Enforcer and then go Prismatic Strands. That's what I'll do. Then Choco Mog into draw a card or something. Let's see what they do. They attack. I'll Fog. Oh, they smashed my dude. That sucks. I'll just name it on red. So I guess I was a little greedy with the thing. I'm at 6 now, so that's not good. I'll play a Springleaf Drum. I'll play... How much is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2. Mirror Enforcer. Blue. Thoughtcast. White. Raven Inspector. Mirror Enforcer. Okay. You have to survive here. Let's see what they do. They do that. Okay. Great Furnace revealed. And they have Great Furnace and Exile. What do they have in hand? They draw a card, just so we still don't know what they have in hand. They have one of those. Okay. They choose not to attack. I will play the Choco. You have double Hydro up. I'm not... yeah, I'll attack him with everything. Because I can Fog, and I have double Hydro up. Well, 1 Hydro up, actually. And they're at 4. Okay, I'll say GG to our opponent. And he's right, I did get pretty lucky. Let's see what he does now. Sacks this. Goes Clockwork Percussionist. And what do they do now? Red for that. Okay. I mean, well, why would they send me the GG if they weren't dead? That's weird. Okay, do we leave? I guess I just draw it. I don't want to draw a card. I want to leave open protection. Okay. Play this. Swing in with the 2 5/4s, this and this. Okay. I'll let that go. Mountain. And I don't know. Goblin Tomb Raider. So they play Goblin Tomb Raider. And what do? Suplex. I'm going to counter that. Rally at the Hornburg. I'm going to counter that as well. That just gives them a lot of chump blockers. All right. That puts me down to 4. So now I need to draw a card. Okay. Play Mirror Enforcer. I'm beginning to think that I should have... Oh, I should have drawn a card first. Well, I can still draw a card. I don't think it really matters here. I don't think of any... I guess another Choco Mog, but I don't think that really mattered. Draw a card. Nice, we draw into with Raven Spike. Okay, so I could have swung with the Choco Mog, but I don't know how much that matters. Draw a card. Play a Siege. And pass the turn. Okay, and we're 2-0, our best record yet. All right, I'll be back after a short break. Okay, and we're back for match 3. We're 2-0. Crazy. I would like to be on the play. There's no creatures here. We can Thought Cast on turn 2, though, so I guess I'll keep it. Right? Or do I mulligan? I don't know what to do. I think we... mulligan. It's not aggressive enough. This is better. I'll bottom a Pack Beast and hope to draw into some card draw. We have 8 pieces of card draw, which sometimes doesn't feel like enough, if I'm being 100% honest. Because, like, what if you don't see it? It's only 8. It's not like... it's a lot. We do have a lot of cantrips, though. But right now, this camel is looking like... I don't know when we will be able to get it down. So, what this hand really needs is a of one mind, because we can cast of one mind on turn 2. They go Forest, and what is this? Jaspera Sentinel. So I don't know how we beat elves. It's a matchup I was just hoping to dodge, but we did not dodge it. So 1, 2, 3. There's Unless this is walls, which is also a matchup that I was hoping to dodge. How much is this? 1? 2. Oh, that's right. Thorn Novice Inspector is not an artifact. All right, just pass the turn. There's the Priest of Titania. I guess we just go Mirror and for. Okay, so there's an island. So now we can tap 2 for a Mirror Enforcer, and then not be able to cast Assault Road Pack Beast. So I guess we better just cast 2 this way. And then swing in for 4. I could also send in the Novice Inspector. Sure, I'll send in the Novice Inspector. They can double block, but I would like it if they would double block. Yeah, they just take the easy block. Alright, 16. Yeah, I don't know how we beat Elves. I used to have a Holy Light in the sideboard, but I took it out. So I guess we just bring in 4 Thraben Charms and 2 Prismatic Strands against them. They have a fair bit of artifact destruction as well. Okay, and what do they reveal? Masked Vandal. No creatures in the graveyard yet, but there will be. Yes, and there is now. So what? I guess they go after my Mirror Enforcer. They could also go after my Plains, like my Ancient Dad. I'd probably consider going after the Ancient Den, because, yeah, well, the Mirror Enforcer makes sense, too. It's the only thing I'm swinging through with. I can still cast Assault Road Pack Beast, but it's going to cost 3 mana. Thing is, we'd already mulliganed to 6. I don't think you can really mulligan to 5 and hope to have, like, an amazing hand. Off of 5, because of, like, you need to have, like, a lot of cards. Alright, and I'll play the Assault Road Pack Beast. Draw another card. There's an of one mine, so that's nice at least. But we kind of need our opponent just to have, like, nothing in hand. And for us to go wider than they could, which is a tall order. Let's see, there. Do they have any card draw? Our Metallic Rebukes are just straight up dead. Oh, they take the initiative. Wow. Initiatizing. So how do we deal with that? Not well. Not well at all. We swing in with everything. We lose our whole field, basically. There's an Ornithopter. So I'm going to go of one mind. I'm going to draw a card. And I kind of just want to concede, if I'm being 100% honest, to save time. But I won't, because maybe maybe I just have a crazy string of draws, and I'm able to draw out of it somehow. I just don't see, like, they would have to just draw nothing, and I would just have to go, like, let's chain creatures, basically, until I have an incredibly wide field, like, hit all my Salt Road Pack Beasts and stuff. There's Lead the Stampede. So they'd have to miss on this. That's kind of a miss. Another creature with reach. I will double block the Vegging Hunter if they swing with it. I need to somehow get through the dungeon here. I mean, take the initiative here. Oh, they have a Giant Hydra? I guess I'll let them cast it. I mean... Oh, once I see a lot of mana being spent, yeah, they have a Giant Hydra. Alright. So, we lost game 1 against Elves, which is pretty expected. It's also going to be pretty difficult to win game 2 as well. Again, this is a matchup I was just hoping to dodge, but I'm not. But still, I've already won twice, so that's good because my best records before this were 2 and 3. So I've already, I'm already batting 100. So, so that's good. I got to get rid of two things here. Frogmite just isn't very good, but it does help me go fast. So I'm just going to cut 2 Salt Road Pack Beast. Oh, Metallic Rebuke also needs to get come out. And the question is Choco Mog worse than Salt Road Pack Beast here? No, because I can draw multiples of them, and that would be nice. They are going to have artifact destruction, so you could also argue maybe it's getting rid of. Maybe I should get rid of the Mirror Enforcers. All right, I'll keep this. This is a turn. It's 1 artifact, 2 artifact, 3 artifact. Turn 3 of 1 mind, assuming our Seed of the Synod survives. Could be a turn 2 if we draw a Springleaf Drum or an Ornithopter. So here I can go Razortide Bridge instead of Seed of the Synod. And I won't have the thing down, but I'll have my tap land down. So I know I want to do this. That gives me 2 artifacts. Seed of the Synod gives me 3, which would let me just play the Frogmite now for 1 mana. I think I'd rather get the bridge down, and then get my Frogmite down on a later turn. There's the Priest. There's an Elvish Mystic. So I can go Seed of the Synod. That's my 4th artifact. This is my 5th. I can go of 1 mind. And because I cast the of 1 mind, it means I can't cast my 2nd Mirror Enforcer. But, so maybe I should have just held off on the of 1 mind for another turn? Possibly. We have the Prismatic Strands, which is nice. They go Lead the Stampede. What do they reveal? I brought in my Thraben Charms, right? Yes, I did. They have a Timberwatch Elf, so that's going to be very hard to beat, because they also have 2 Korean Ranger. So that means I need to draw into Thraben Charm, like now. Pretty much. Which means I can't really afford to cast this Mirror Enforcer, because I need to crack these clue tokens in an attempt to draw into the thing. We do have Prismatic Strands. The problem is I don't want to, so I guess oh, what's this red mana for? Gorilla Shaman. Well, well, well. Looks like I'm just hosed. Alright, well, they got us. Concede the game. They can get rid of, right now, it's only the Seed of the Synod, but it's just, there's too much. There's too much to deal with. So we lost to Elves, which is pretty expected. Like I said, that's just a matchup we were hoping to dodge. Yeah, but 2-1, still happy with that record. Hopefully we can finish with a positive record with this league for the first time. That would be very nice. I'd like that. Still recording. And still recording. That's good. So, yeah, so there's other options you can do for this deck. Like there's the Moon Circuit Hacker. There's also like Ardent Recruit. There's a few cards that you can like run in Brute Squad that I like decided not to do. So it's possible that there's like better ways of running this that I just haven't, like better configurations that I just haven't thought of or I haven't figured out yet. So what I'm trying to do is make Salt Road Pack Beast and Mirror Enforcer more reliable. Yes, I would be on the play, please. I'll keep this. It's missing blue mana for our card draw, but I'm not going to mulligan. It's a fine hand. Because, like, you can't really mulligan for your best hands in a deck that only runs, like, 16 lands. So it looks like we're up against some form of burn. That doesn't really help us very much. That's 3. This is 4. This is 5. And if all of our creatures survive, we can cast a Salt Road Pack Beast next turn. That's only if all of our creatures survive. Looks like it's the Madness Burn we're up against. So I'll just go Salt Road Pack Beast. Draw a card. Your Enforcer costs 1, right? Yeah. Next turn we can go Mirror Enforcer Salt Road Pack Beast, which would be nice. I'll swing in for 7. And they take 4. What did they chump? Oh, no, they took 3. Wait. Why are they at 16 then? Oh, because I swung in once. And now they've gained life. And another Voldir and Epicure, okay. I will go Salt Road Pack Beast, Frogmite, Mirror Enforcer. And I'll attack with everything except for my Ornithopter. Swinging in. So now we have, like, the white side of the deck, which is fine when you draw it, but, like, the blue spells really help you continue to refuel. They double block. I wonder if this deck runs Crowd Clan Shaman. They're at 15, and I believe we have lethal next turn. We have 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 21 damage coming in, so they would need to gain more than 6 life to survive. Alright, we got game 1. I don't think we want Dust to Dust. I don't know if we want Prismatic Strands either, to be 100% honest. I think I might actually rather have a Spell Pierce than a Metallic Rebuke. No. Maybe something like this. And the question is, do I even want the Metallic Rebukes? I know they run creatures. Oh, Thraben Charm can exile their graveyard. So I could put in Thraben Charm, but, like, because I am very weak to flying. But I just want to be faster than they are. I could bring in Prismatic Strands, because it can also fog a combat step, and to kind of deal with it that way. I guess I'll just do the same thing I usually do. Prismatic Strands isn't as good here, though, but I think this is still the best thing I can do. So what do we cut? Is it the 2 Salt Road Pack Beasts? I guess. Doing the same thing as before. I'm cutting Salt Road Pack Beasts because it's, like, hardest to get out cheaply. However, Mirror Enforcer gets hit easier because they have Artifact Destruction. So it's up to you, really, whether or not that was right. So I'll keep this. It has a plane, so you can't get blasted, so that's nice. I can go Plains, Novice Inspector, Plains, Novice Inspector. That's 1, 2, 3. So I can't do that into it. I would need to draw a what's it called? A Springleaf Drum or an Ornithopter in order to be able to go turn 2 Thoughtcast here. I can, however, leave up a Hydroblast, but it looks like a little too late. They have already grabbed the prize. So maybe I should have left open my Seat of the Synod to prevent that from happening. I'll go Novice Inspector. 1. I'm going to go Shields down another turn because I just really want more blue mana out. And I'm going to swing in for 1. They are going to start cracking in for 2, so I really need these Thoughtcasts to be good. And they've already dealt 4 to me. What's this? 6 to me. And they hit a land. Okay. That's another Hydroblast. So I'm going to go Thoughtcast, Raven Inspector. And here I'm going to start leaving open my Hydroblasts, because I think I just have to now. And I'll swing in for 2. Of note, I think the Mana Leak would actually be better here, but we can only do so much. I'm going to go Thoughtcast next turn again. Let's see what this is. I will Hydro that. I just want to, like, yes, they can use their blood tokens to do whatever it is they want to do. Oh, what's this? Oh, they had another grab the prize. It was bait. All right. And another Snacker. Snacker comes backer. So now they're going in for 4 turns, so I need to draw a Prismatic Strands in order to stay alive here. Oh, what's going on? And they Rakdos Canarium back there. Razor dude, probably. Because that's what I would do. Oh, they choose a mountain. Well, that's no fun. I'm below 13. I can save 2 life here by blocking with an Ornithopter. So that's good. Cast this. Cast this. Costs 1 more to cast, eh? Right, play the island. Thoughtcast. Frogmite. Mirror Enforcer. Swing in for 3. I don't think I'm going to be able to win in time, but if I draw Prismatic Strands, maybe we can still get there. I'm going to block 1 of their Sneaky Snackers with this Ornithopter. Wait, actually, should I? Let me count. 2, 4, 6, 9, 12, 17. So I can block with this Ornithopter and still have lethal. Okay. So that's surprising. Wait, 2, 4, 6, 10, 13. Yeah. Where's my math coming from? That's crazy. Okay. I'm at 8. Let's see what they do. They have 5 cards in hand. Okay. Let's see what I draw. What's this? What are they doing? Is it a Fiery Temper? I will counter a Fiery Temper. So, assuming I don't... Do I crack a Clue token to dig for it? Or do I just play the Choco Mog? I think I should crack a Clue because I don't have lethal, but I'll have lethal next turn regardless. So that's 2, 4, 6, 9, 14, right? 2, 4, 6, 9, yeah, 14. So they'd be at 2 life, so that's not enough. So I need to crack this Clue and hope to draw a Hydro or something. We miss on Hydro. So I guess I'll just play the Ancient Den, swing in, and probably be dead on the next turn. Yeah, we can just concede here. So, I don't think I'd change it. Yes, Thrapen Charm is just way too clunky to, like, actually to be effective, I think. Yeah, you might be able to get it at the right time, but still. I don't like Dust to Dust either. I think 2 strands, 4 hydros the way you want to go. Okay, and I'll submit. Really got to get better at countering those, what are them called? The grab the prize. I think the game may have gone differently had I led on the Seat of the Synod and just kind of went like full protection mode, because then they wouldn't have had those sneaky snackers as easily. This is just way too floody. I'm not doing anything. This is much better. I'll keep it. Of One Mind is not online because we don't have you don't have a human. This is a turn 1, 2, 3, turn 1 Frogmite. I will lead with the Seat of the Synod because I think I value my white mana more. I'm going to bottom one of these of One Minds because I think I need everything in my hand. You could also have bottomed an Ornithopter. That's also possible. But it just kind of helps to have these creatures out quickly. So I can still go turn 2 of One Mind here, which I would not have been able to do without the Ornithopter. So that's good. I'll play an Ancient Den, and I will go of One Mind. Hopefully they don't have Pyro. Uh-oh. This a Pyro? Maybe I should have held it. Playing 2 loose. So I guess I needed to hold that until they tapped out on their turn. That's unfortunate. Yeah, oh well. And there's the Hydro too. Wow, sloppy plays by me. So now we just need to hope to draw into more card draw. There's a Razortide Bridge. And we know that we put a Of One Mind on the bottom of the deck, so we have like 6 left, which isn't very good. Let's see what they do here. Hopefully it's not in a Kitchen Imp. It could be a Kitchen Imp. No, it's a Sneaky Snacker. Snacker comes back. You want to counter their card draw. But not Faithless Looting, I guess, unfortunately. I'm going to hold that, Plains. That's unfortunate. So just as this deck can like draw well, it can also draw poorly. And we're seeing it drawing poorly now. Even if I had resolved that, that Of One Mind had resolved, I would have still been flooding here. Still, I would have drawn out through it much quicker. I'll probably try and counter that Highway Robbery. Well, depending on what this is. Vampire's Kiss. Okay. Down to 13. I need to draw something good. Come on. There's a Thoughtcast, so that's helpful. Thoughtcast. My goodness. And the flood continues. Okay. Pass. I'll still keep taking 2 from this Sneaky Snacker as well. Because I don't think it's time to chump yet. What I need to happen is I need to run into a slew of card draw. The problem is I only have 5 left in the deck, so that's kind of asking a lot. Because the only other option I have is to draw into like, oh no! I meant to counter that. I was commenting, and anyway, this game is pretty much over anyway. Because, again, my only other option was to draw into Thraben Inspectors and try and chain off by cracking clues, but I'm at like 11. Yeah, I was never drawing any action. There it was, way down. Yeah, so, I mean, we just saved ourselves some time there. 2 and 2, let's see if we can finish with a positive record. That'd be nice. Still 2 and 2. So there's a chance of getting some play points out of this. That would be nice. Work on that deficit a little bit. Overall, I do enjoy the deck. Is fun. It is fun, but I just don't know if its power level is quite there for the new meta. Yeah, you can get those pretty good starts, but they're not that great. You know, like the format has a lot of ways of dealing with like what you're trying to do, especially in the early game. Although, to be fair, those games where I had, like, you know, turn 3 multiple Mirror Forces and, like, Slot Row Pack Beasts and such, that is actually pretty good. But, like, how likely is that is a question. I don't know. Choco, but it is fun for sure. So I will keep this. Now, why am I keeping this? It has my colors as blue. I can lead on a Springleaf Drum to ramp and go double Inspector on turn 2. So we're up against Tron. Probably not a good matchup. I'm not certain. It depends on how fast we can get going. This hand looks a little slow. We have one artifact on the table. Once we hit critical mass, though, we should be able to swamp the board. So I'm going to go Novice Inspector, add a treasure token, and I'm actually going to play another Springleaf Drum with this Inspector here, just to give myself a little more mana for next turn. There's another Prophetic Prism. I'm thinking this is a combo, like artifact combo Tron. Either it's, not baubles, whatever you call it, the one that runs the bauble. Now I could hold open Metallic Rebuke here. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4. I only have 4 artifacts? Wow, crazy. So I am going to hold open Metallic Rebuke here, because I can't cast anything in my hand. I only have 4 artifacts. I need to draw some artifact lands. I do have Metallic Rebuke open, though, so I can counter something meaningful, hopefully. Sure, I'll counter Ichor Wellspring. Alright, blue, Metallic Rebuke here. And tap, tap. Did I just... Oh, and a Mirror Retriever. Well, I think I still would have rather countered the Wellspring. So how much are these cast now? 2, right? Yeah, 2. So 1 and 2. And I don't really want to give them a Ichor Wellspring yet. So, or I will attack. If they get back to Ichor Wellspring, fine. It means they don't have a blocker for next turn. I could have attacked first before doing that, I suppose. There's a Pact Altair, so that's not good for me. Means I'm limited now. Oh, nice. So that's good. So I can go, wait. I can go Mirror Enforcer. Salt Road Pack Beast. Ancient Den. And Choco Boy. There we go, Choco. Always yield. Not going to... Should I swing him with these Inspectors? Yes. I want to swing with the... Wait, do I? So he blocks there. He takes 12, 7. Yeah, I'll swing with the Inspectors. Alright, all in. Alright. They played the Ichor Wellspring. And what do? Oh, they don't have Tron yet, I've known. In fact, they're really far away from Tron. They only have 3 Urza's Mines. There's a second Tron piece. Wonder if they have crop in hand. Mirror Enforcer. Oh, another Choco Mog. Nice. Here we go. I'm Loco for Choco Mog. And I think that's a concession. No. Okay. Everything in. Let's see what they do. I think we got there for game 1. So we won game 1. 1 game away from a 3-2. The coveted 3-2. Yeah, I'm hoping this deck is viable. I'm not convinced yet. You could run Spell Pierce against them. Or do you want to? No, you don't. You don't, because cards like Metallic Rebuke and Spell Pierce look great when they don't have Tron, but as soon as they get Tron, they're not very good. Instead, what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring in 1 Thraben Charm, because they can blow up their things or exile their graveyard. Question is, should I bring in more than 1 Thraben Charm? I don't think so. I think I want to be like an aggro deck here, and be the problem. If they can combo off, then they can combo off. Thraben Charm's also here because they can kill a whatever you call that thing, Pact Altair. It's slow. I don't know if I should keep it, but I'm going to because it has 2 Thoughtcasts in there. I'm really hoping we draw a 1-drop or a 0-drop artifact off the top for this so we can go turn 2 Thoughtcast. Nope, just another Chocomog. That's unfortunate. I don't know why I do this to myself. Maybe this is why I was losing so much. I was keeping hands like this. Okay. There's a Razortide Bridge. Yeah, that's unfortunate. So what am I doing turn 3? Am I just casting a Thoughtcast? I think so. They have Tron online. Yeah. Thoughtcast was never coming down very quickly, unfortunately. So I guess I'll play an Ancient Den. And I'll go Thoughtcast, hope to hit another hit a 1-drop. I don't. Wow. So now I gotta discard something. It's going to be the Seat of the Synod. So this was looking like a pretty poor keep on my part. There's Pact Altair, which we can't even kill. Oh, now we can. So they have the thing up, but I think I just want to exile this. So I'll play Ancient Den. This. And we do have 2 targets because they did not crack their map. Oh, they just let the map go? Do they not have Tron? No, they have Tron. Strange that they F6'd. Okay, well, I'll draw 2 then. And should I play this Ornithopter now? Sure, because I can play a Chocomog next turn. Alright, let's see what they do. They go Candy Trail. So next turn, we'll have 1, 2, we have 6 artifacts, 7 artifacts, so we can play Mirror Enforcer into Chocomog. They gain 3 life. Play a Tower, play a Golem Foundry. They have 3 cards in hand. What are they playing? Drew another Chocomog. So Bridge, Enforcer, white, blue, Chocomog. And let's Choco, let's Cho, just Cho. I don't know, something like choo, like a train, you know? Like Choco, our way to victory. All right, hopefully. I don't know. We're not out of the woods yet. The opponent's F6 was pretty crazy. They sacrifice their Foundry. Let's see what they do. They play another Foundry. They go 3 mana for a Candy Trail. So we need to be cognizant of... So we can blow up one of their Golem tokens to get in again. The question is it worth using a Thraben Charm that way? Or should I just trade it? I think maybe what we'll do is we'll exile their graveyard with the Thraben Charm this time. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Summon Chocomog. And we're going to cast another Chocomog this turn. And 1, 2, 3. Summon Chocomog. Choco. Okay. And we'll swing in for a bunch. Okay. I'm not leaving Thraben Charm up. I just want to get in for as much damage as I can. And they'll flash back their thing. And they'll draw some cards. They'll return a Candy Trail. I think they're dead. Unless they can gain some life or have fog or something like that. Because we have 7, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 damage coming in. So they need to do something here. I don't know what that thing is. I'm pretty sure it needs to be fog, wipe the board, or massive weather. They do have 5 cards in hand, but their color is pinched right now. Oh no, they can wipe the board. So that's unfortunate. But they don't have black mana. Wait, how do they get colored mana? That was from the conduit pylons. Can they wipe my board is the question. Except for the Ornithopter. Okay, they can sacrifice a creature at 2, but they still don't have colored mana to give this thing Death Touch. They have 3 artifacts now, so they can kill everything except for my... Oh, no, they can kill everything because they can sacrifice their dude. So they're going to blow up the board. I'm going to exile their graveyard at some point. I'll play a Frogmite, and I'll pass the turn. The question is, if they play a Packdoll Terror, do I blow that up with a Thraben Charm, or do I exile their graveyard? They go Ichor Wellspring. They go Swamp. Just raise Insight on the Ichor Wellspring, sure. They go Chromatic Star, so I'm just going to exile their graveyard now. Okay. And that should exile the graveyard. I think I've done that correctly. Alright, and... Now, I didn't have to do that then, actually. I could have waited. Because while they have black mana, they didn't have an artifact to sacrifice with it. I mean, I was going to have to in response to that Ichor Wellspring, that's for sure. Another Ichor Wellspring, a Mirror Retriever. Maybe I should have waited. I would have liked to have gotten that Mirror Retriever too. Oh, 3. Of one mind. So I guess I got a little impatient on that, with that Thraben Charm and should have held it for a little longer. I just didn't want them to draw another 2 cards. But maybe that was pointless. Alright. And Novice Inspector. And I'll swing in for 2. Okay. Now, the question is, should I bring in Hydroblast? I'm not sure if I should. Yeah, they had another Viscera's Insight anyway. They're just flooded, stacked for card draw, so I guess I could have waited. Well, I'm still going to try. I'm just not certain if I need to bring in Hydras or not, or if I should bring in Hydras or not for them. Maybe I need to bring in more Thraben Charms, because what if they run the Fangren Marauder? I'm not certain. I know they run 1, maybe they could be running 2. I can see bringing in a second one. I can do something similar to what I usually do, like cut the 2, like bring in 2 more of those Thraben Charms. They get a Mere Kinsmith, which lets them get another Mere Retriever. Do they have the combo? I think we're just going to pack it up and move on to the next game. Alright, so... Game 3, this is for the 3 and 2 marble. Let's see if we can get there. I want to go positive with this deck. It'll give me a little more hope for it. So I think I want to bring in 2 more Thraben Charm. I don't think I want Hydroblast. I think we're just going to let them wipe the board. But we would have killed them. And then, yeah, but they struggle to hit their artifacts as well. Do I want Thraben Charm or do I want Hydroblasts? Because their plan is to wipe my board. I think I actually... so this plays more into... This is like bad because of Fangren Marauder, but I am going to go for the Hydroblast play
and try and protect my board from Krark. I feel like if I can do that, then we've won. So that's what I'm going to go for here. Just be as aggressive as possible and have protection from field wipe. So this I will keep. It is a turn 1 Thoughtcast. Seed of the Synod, Ornithopter, 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 and Thoughtcast of one mind, which we cannot cast. But 1, 2, 3, 4. We also can't cast the Mirror Enforcer either, unless we draw another, like an artifact land. Nope, it's got to pass. There's another of one mind. I'm gonna play the Camel here, because that one's. Or should I play the Mirror Enforcer? I'm gonna play the Camel because it draws me a card. They have Tron now. I can play a Frogmite, and I'll pass the turn. What we're looking for right now is a human, so that we can favorably cast our things. So they have Tron. What's this? Mir Kinsmith are going to grab their thing. It's a 3/1, so that trades with our Slot Road Pack Beast. There's a human, so I can go Novice Inspector, of one mind. Can I cast this Mirror Enforcer? Costs 1. So we just have to hope they don't have Krark in hand. Alright, swing in. What do they search for with the Mirkin Smith, I wonder? There's another Golem Foundry. I'm going to leave open this Hydroblast from now on. And just swing in, because this is 10 damage, not 11 damage. I don't need to really draw more cards. I just need to make sure that we're not going to lose to a... of course, they can make... How many golems can they make right now? If they can start making golems, then maybe I'm like more than one. There's a Mirror Retriever. They can make one golem so far. Can they make another golem? If they make 2 golems, that's a problem for me. I am going to go of one mind. I need to try and hit a dust to dust, I think. Alright. I'm just going to crack a clue to try and hit a land drop. Oh well. So they'll pop one out. They'll get to eat something, but I'm fine with that. They go down to 13. What do they retrieve? The Kinsmith. Okay. So if they have the Ashnod's Altar, I think I might just be dead. Again, like, I just feel like I needed to draw into land so I could go what's it called? Exile both your artifacts, dust to dust, because I really want to dust these Golem Foundries. Because they are getting out of it. I can play the Choco Mog, but that's not going to do very much. There's an island, so that is what I wanted. So I can still draw into dust to dust here. They can still make 2 more golems, but I just want them to make only that many more golems. Okay, Frogmite. Raven Inspector. Raven Inspector. And they're going to make 2 more golems so they can kill one of my Mirror Enforcers here. Let's see if they chump block 1. They don't. They are at 12, and we do have a Chocomog. But I think they're very, very close to commenting. There's the Ashnod Zoltar. I know they have the thing. How much mana do they have? 2, 4, so they can go 4. So right, and they have more than enough mana. That's game. All right. So unfortunately, we did not get the positive record that I wanted. Had some outs in terms of finding the Dust to Dust, but we just didn't get there. So another 2 and 3, but hey, you know what? At least it wasn't a 1 and 4. I'm happy with that. So that's good. So what about this deck? It seemed strong at some points, weak at others. It has some consistency issues, like 16 lands feels like too few and too many all at once. You could attempt to fix that by going down on Springleaf Drum, but Springleaf Drum's pretty important for fixing and for affinity count, in my opinion. What I'm trying to do with this list was I was trying to make Mirror Enforcer and Salt Road Pack Beast easier, like maximize on that by running cards like Frogmite and Ornithopter. Maybe that's not the right call. Maybe it would be better to go with like more humans and run like Ninja and Ardent Recruit instead of your upper end here. And that way you would also, you'd only have like 8 that way you'd have 16 humans and like, I guess like 12 non-humans. Though Frogmite and Ornithopter, you wouldn't want to run Frogmite there either, actually, so you need some other type of non-human to fill in the slot. I haven't really thought too much about it in terms of doing that, because I get, yeah. Anyway, that was the league. Disappointing 2 and 3. Don't know how viable the deck is, but I had fun playing it. It was fun doing the Brute Squad thing in 2025. All right. Well, I hope you enjoyed, and have a good one.